Hey guys, it's Allie, and today we are going to be talking about the books that I read during the Winter Biannual Bibliothon of 2018. This was a one-week readathon that had a bunch of challenges. It involved booktube videos, which I didn't participate in because I'm not quite ready for that, but just all the reading was super fun. I had a really good reading week. If you are interested in my daily reading that I did for that, I do have a readathon vlog, which is definitely already posted, so I will leave that link down below. But let's go ahead and jump into the books I read during the readathon. The book that I read for the challenge of read a book that is also a sequel, and also to read a book that has been mentioned in another movie, TV show, book, or what have you, different kinds of media, and that was The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. I read this for my detective fiction class, but I read it during the week, and I had like a super fun time reading it. And it is definitely for that second challenge because at one point in the Vampire Diaries, one of the characters says, "Wow, nice deduction. You're like Sherlock Holmes, but with brain damage." And I really liked this. I liked it more than I thought I was going to. Like, I wasn't sure how I would feel about the language, but like it was super easy to read. There were some problematic aspects, and my professor, acknowledged this. He was like, yeah, Sherlock Holmes is pretty sexist, which he is. But this also just really had a nice topic of like gender roles, which we talked about in class, so I'm gonna write a paper on it actually. And I am super happy that I actually got to read this because it made me want to rewatch Sherlock Holmes, so that's what I've been doing. And I just really liked this, so I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. For the challenge of read a book under 200 pages, I read Fortunately the Milk by Neil Gaiman. This is a children's story that I got with like a box set, and I hadn't read it, and it was like 180 some pages, but like it really, like, if it had normal font and the illustrations weren't quite as large as they are, then I think it could have been 100 pages, honestly, because the font is like really big. Some of the illustrations are like full page illustrations, and they're just like super huge, so like that really counted towards like the page count. But I enjoyed this. I think that 7-year-old Allie would have liked it a lot more than 20-year-old Allie does, but I think it was cute, so I ended up giving it like 3.5 out of 5 stars. And then finally, for the challenge of read a book that was published prior to 2017, I read Saga Volumes 2 and 3, and I gave Saga Volume 2 a 4 out of 5 stars, and I gave Saga Volume 3 a 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed both of these. They really expanded all the characters, I think, and the really intricate plot lines, and it was just like super great. I love this series so much, so like I was so excited to read these, and it's just gotten so crazy. Be forewarned that if you're under 18, you probably shouldn't read this series. It's definitely adult, and particularly in the 3rd volume, it gets violently graphic and sexually graphic real fast, but they're hilarious, and if you can handle that kind of content, I definitely recommend you check the series out because it's just so great. I love the complex storylines and the family aspect, and it's just so good. Also, the illustrations are like fabulous, so loved these. And there you have it. Those were all the books that I read during the Biannual Bibliothon. If you participated, I would love to know what books you read during this readathon, and I will also, as I said before, have my readathon vlog linked down below, so you can check that out. But that is going to be it for this video today, so thank you all so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.